today I'm going to be filming this dark vampy makeup look with a little bit of glitter. So first I'm going to prime my eyes with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I'm going to blend that in with my beauty blender. So to set the concealer, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the shade Lyric. And just brush it on top. So to do my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Benefit Brow Brow Gel in the shade 5. And I'm just going to use the Real Techniques 202 brush. So just starting at the arch, and I'm going to go down. Just do little strokes down. And doing just little strokes upwards at the front of my brow. Okay, so I'm just taking the NYX Fire palette from the new Elements collection. I'm going to use this shade right here as a transition shade on my Spectrum B06 brush. So just circular motions in the crease. So using the Sigma E25 blending brush, I'm just going to use this yellow shade. And I'm just going to do that all in the crease. And I'm going to take this red colour, then I'm just going to take this orange colour and work it from the outer corner inwards. Oh, and I'm just going back and forth with different shades just to build up until I get the look I want. I'm just doing the same on the other eye. So just start at the outer corner and blending inwards. So I'm just going to use this red shade and I'm going to go from the outer corner inwards. Doesn't matter if it looks a little bit messy because I'm going to blend it in. And I'm just going to go in with the Spectrum A08 and just blend that in a little bit better, just using circular motions. And I'm just going to go with this colour, build it up from the outer corner to the inner corner. Okay, so now I'm going to take in this purpley cranberry shade. So now I haven't got any foundation on, but I'm just going to use the Collection Sheer Loose powder. So just pressing it at an angle, so I've kind of got a barrier. So I'm just going to bring it out using that purpley colour. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Spectrum CO6, which is a more dense, thick, fluffy brush. Just blending it. I'm just swapping between the brush with the product on and the blending brush. And just blending. Just going to use this shade on my lid, which is Crimson by Makeup Obsession. So I'm just going to use this Spectrum A16 brush and I'm just going to spray it with MAC Fix Plus. Use my finger. Use the brush to get in the corners. So I'm just going to use a winged eyeliner using the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. I'm going to wipe the brush. I'm just going to start at the corner and draw a line out. And draw a line in, and then I'm just going to fill that in. So I just want to add some glitter to it, and I'm going to use the Collection Glam Crystals Dazzling Gel Liner in Hustle. I'm just going to use a Winsor & Newton paintbrush, a really, really small one. I'm going to get some of the glitter. So I'm just going to go from the inner corner and just carefully go on top of the wing I've already done. I'm just going to wipe away all the excess eyeshadow that's here. I'm going to use the NYX Pore Filler Primer to prime my face. I'm not very chirpy because I don't feel well. Concentrating on my T-zone. Using the Iconic London Liquid Illuminator in Original and my Real Techniques stippling brush, I'm just going to put it all over my face. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in 220. And I'm going to take my beauty blender and push it into my skin. To contour, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in Mocha. And just draw a line down my cheekbone, on my forehead, a little bit on my jaw, a tiny bit. Down my nose. And I'm just going to use my Real Techniques 301 Bold Metals brush to just blend it in. And then I'm just going to go back in with my beauty blender and just go over it to make it blend a little bit better. Taking my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in One Fair, it's the light shade you can get, and I'm just putting a bit chin, nose, I need a new one, forehead, a little bit around my nose, and then I'm going to go with my eyes afterwards. I'm just going to conceal under my eyes. I would say conceal lightly, but that's never going to happen. I'm just blending this out and making sure I go all the way to the top so it really brightens underneath my eyes. Got more bags than Tesco's. I'm just going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the shade Levitation mixed with a bit of Lyric, and use my Real Techniques contour brush, which I use under my eye. Just pressing it in. A bit around my nose, a bit on my chin, a bit on my nose, a little bit on my forehead. So I'm just going to take my Benefit Hoola bronzer and my Morphe E4 angled contour fluffy brush. Fluffy. So I'm just going to get some of this and just bronze my face. Bring it down my neck a little bit. So I'm going back in with the Shade and Light palette and I'm just taking the shade Subconscious and Shadow Play. So I'm just going from my ear down and starting in my hairline. And then just a little bit on my forehead. Just taking this little brush and using a little bit of that concealer contour that I used just to go down my nose. I'm just going to take that brush I used earlier on my eyes, it's got a little bit of that red on, and I'm just going to run it underneath my eyes. Yeah. Then I'm just going to use my Benefit Roller Lash. I swear I do everything in a weird order. I'm just going to use the Amber Rose lashes in the shade Peachy. I'm just going to highlight using my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal highlighter. I'm just going to mix them both and just highlight my cheekbones. So glowy. On the bridge of my nose. I'm going to use the Tarte's lip paint in this shade Soul colour. Change pan, I'm going to use the Sleek Matte Me liquid lipstick in Vino Tinto. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm so tired. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Why was I crying? Because I pulled my arm. This top was doing this all night when I was out. It's like a nightmare. Like, I do not want to re-put my strap up when I'm out. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.